Hey everyone, EnigmaCoinCollector here, and what we're going to do today is I've got my next PCGS submission ready to go. I'm about to put it in the package and send it in the mail, but before I do, I want to show you what I'm sending in this time, as well as tell you what grades I'm hoping to or I think they're going to get. So we've got a little bit of a baseline now when I'm sending them in versus when I get them back, so we can see if PCGS met, exceeded, or didn't meet our expectations. Now, this is going to be my biggest submission yet, both in terms of my personal collection, number of coins, and value of coins. So I'm really excited about this submission. I've got something of everything, and I hope that you enjoy this video. I'm just going to go through them and show you what I'm sending. We'll go over what I think they're going to grade, and then I'm going to send them off into the post office. So let's get started. The first two coins that I'm sending off are the 2022 versions of the ASC American Silver Eagles from West Point. This is the uncirculated bullion version, and this is the proof version. Now, I got both of these straight from the United States Mint. I did crack them out of their capsules and packaging, and I used gloves, and they are now in their Mylar flips. So those are the first two coins that I will be sending out. The next three coins are actually all the same. I picked these up on eBay, and I'm interested to see what happens with them. These are the 2000 Cheerios cents, still in their original packaging from cereal boxes. Now, if you can get these graded a high mint state, they're worth actually quite a bit of money. So I am doing this just as a little bit of an experiment to see what they're going to grade. I don't expect them to get a super, perfect MS 69 or 70 grade, but I think this is kind of cool to roll the dice and see what they're going to grade. I can't see the reverse of the coins, and I am leaving them in these because if I take them out of their cereal box packaging, there's no way for PCGS to know that this is a 2000 from a cereal box or just one that came from the mint. So I'm leaving them intact in these plastic-coated cardboard things, for lack of a better word. And these are some really good examples. I'm hoping, I really feel like they'll get at least a mint state grade. Just the question is how high. So we'll go over that at the end of the video, but they're all the same. And if they don't grade super high or, I break even on them, I might use them for channel giveaways. But I just thought this would be kind of cool and neat to send into PCGS and see what they get. Okay, up next are two more pennies, but these are kind of cool. These are the 2019 West Point proof and reverse proof cents that came with the mint set and the silver, the proof set and the silver proof set in 2019. So the only way you could get these was by ordering that, and they ship these free along with there. Now, these coins in an MS-70 are worth a fair few dollars, but I don't expect them to grade a MS-70, and here's why. Number one, it's really hard to get them in an MS-70, and the reason being is because they were in just little plastic sleeves that were heat sealed shut, and they were moving around. So there are going to be scuff marks. Not so much on the proof. The proof actually looks fairly good. I'm hoping for a higher grade than the reverse proof. The reverse proof, the fields tend to get scuffed up, and you can see on mine above Liberty there is indeed some scuffing, as well as kind of 10 o'clock from the 2 in the 2019. So I know the fields aren't perfect on this at all. Same thing on the reverse beside the U, kind of to the 3 o'clock position, there is a nick. So I don't think this is going to grade higher than, say, an MS 66, maybe 67. I have it all on the sheet written down. We'll go over that at the end, but I'm going to send them in mainly because I want to get them preserved and as a nice way to display them. So this is definitely going to go in my collection. I'm excited to do this finally. The next two coins are the same deal as the pennies, except they're the nickels. So these were in the 2020 clad and silver proof sets. The only way to get them was by ordering them, and they included them free of charge. And we've got a lot of the same issues that the pennies had, these have. They're worth a lot of money in high MS-70s. But you can see on my proof there is some scuffing in the field to the 3 o'clock position of Jefferson's face. That unfortunately is not on the plastic Mylar sleeve. That is on the coin itself, likely from being moved around in the plastic sleeve that it shipped with. Reverse actually looks pretty good on that one. The reverse proof looks great. This reverse proof actually looks pretty darn good with the fields. I'm interested to see if they're going to give this a shot at getting an MS 69 or 70, because I think it's really good. The only thing I can see is below the E in E pluribus, there is a little bit of a scratch. But other than that, this is a great specimen. So I'm hoping for a high mint state grade on those. So it'll be cool to see those, but they come back as well. Next up is my first dime. This is a 1996 West Point Roosevelt dime. Now, I did a short on this. I picked this up on eBay as well. It's a coin I've wanted to have in my collection for a while, and I just want to go off and get it graded so it's preserved. These were minted, 1.5 million minted for the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime, and they came in a little mint sleeve in plastic, kind of like a mint set, but that's the only way you could have gotten it. There are some in circulation, but they're really hard to find, and dimes are really hard to hunt. The cool thing about this is you can get the full bands designation. Now, I don't know if this is going to get it or not. I think I can see all the bands, but PCGS is going to scrutinize this hard. But we're hoping for the full bands designation on the 1996 W dime. Up next, this is number 9 of 10 West Point minted quarters that I have found or traded for in circulation. I don't have this slab yet. This is my 2020 Salt River Bay W with the Privy quarter. I'm expecting, I believe I put on there an AU grade on this coin because there is some circulation dings and dents. But again, I'm not looking for a perfect set of these. I just want to get the first example out of each one that I get graded so that I've got them for posterity's sake. So I'm going to add this on. The only one I'm missing right now is the AMP. I have not found or been able to trade for that. So I'm hoping to find one of those in my quarter hunts, but that's going to go as well. The next to last coin was in my last video on the junk silver purchase. I'm sending it in. This is the 1854 Arrows half dime. I took it out of the protective plastic capsule. I checked it out. It's got great detail. And man, I'm hoping for at least the XF40 grade, if not a little bit higher. If this comes back cleaned, damaged, genuine genuine XF details, anything like that, I'm going to be heartbroken. Not going to lie. I think this should get a straight grade. And I'm hoping for that XF45 so that we can improve our investment. But let me know what you think. Sending it in. We'll see what it gets. And then the last coin, also from that junk silver purchase, we're sending in the 1888 P Morgan silver dollar, and we are going to shoot for the proof-like designation. Worst case scenario, it comes back in a slab. I think it's got a shot at it. If it does, it's going to be worth a lot. But I got to take a shot at this, guys. I think it has that proof-like finish. I think it's worthy of the designation. And if it is, this is going to be an awesome cherry-pick score from a junk silver purchase. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with this decision or not. I'm willing to risk the investment to send it out. I'm sending everything else out. I'm like, for 38 bucks, let's give it a shot. Let's roll the dice. So those are all the coins for the submission. Let me show you what grades I'm hoping for. Here's the PCGS submission form. I've got all the sensitive information not zoomed in, and we're going to go down through each coin as I presented them to you. For those 2 silver eagles, you can see that I've put MS70 there. I'm hoping for an MS70 on both. Do I think I'm going to get it? No, but I'm going to hope for that MS70. For the Cheerios cents, all 3, I just put MS67. I think one of them may get a 67. That would put it at a pretty nice price. I think a couple are going to get less than that. You can see that I've got all 3 in the same line item, like a 65. But you don't know. I put a 67 because I don't want to be too greedy and say a 68 or a 69 because that would be insane. So I'm hoping that at least one grades a 67. That would be really nice. The 2019 W proof shield, I put an MS69. And then the reverse proof, I put PR70. They're probably going to downgrade that because of the reasons I told you before. But if we get a 68 or a 69, it'd be great. A 70 would be fantastic, but there's no way it's going to get that. For the cents, the proof and the reverse proof, I put 70s as well, just to see if we can try to get a little bit of a better grade. I think now that I look at this original proof is probably going to get a 69, but the reverse proof, I'm hoping for a 70. That would be great as well. For the the 1996W, the dime, we're going to try for the full bands, and I'm going to put MS68 on there. I don't think it's perfect. I think that it is a 68. If it is, that would be an awesome score. If not, we're going to be a little bit disappointed. The Salt River Bay, I put an MS65 on there. Again, it's probably going to go below that, but that's just what I put on there just for funsies. Probably going to grade an AU, though. For the 1854 half dime, I'm sorry, XF45 is what we're shooting for. If we hit XF45, we will make money our investment. If we get an XF40, we'll break even, and anything below that or genuine with details will be a heartbreak. And then for the 1888 PR50, that's what I'm going to put there, and I wrote proof like so that they know I'm going to shoot for that designation. If we do that, that's going to be a 4-figure coin, and that would be awesome. I'm willing to roll the dice on that, so that's where I stand. Those are the grades that I put on the sheet. Some of them I probably graded a little high. Let me know if you agree with these expectations or not, and if you do, if you don't, either way, it's fine. I'm just doing this because I enjoy doing this. I want to get all these preserved regardless of what grades they get. And some of these I'm doing just for fun to see what it's like. It's a learning experience. Hopefully you can learn from this as well with your PCGS submissions. But this is probably the most excited I've ever been for a submission. So I've got something pretty much every denomination on the sheet, and I'm really excited to get these back. Now I am going to send these on the regular service level, not economy, because I would like to get these back in 2022, and it's been taking a long time for PCGS. Also, I had to do that because if any of these grade higher in value than $300, you can't do economy on that. So hopefully that proof light comes through. Man, those are a lot of coins to send to PCGS. This is going to hurt a little bit in the wallet, but I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to see what the results are going to be, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what I'm sending to PCGS so that you can get excited as well. Remember, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to click subscribe. I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you got something to say, leave it in the comments below. And remember, it's always a mystery until you get your coins back from PCGS and you see what grade they get. Thanks for taking the time to watch, everyone. I'll catch you on the next one.